Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. We are just ready for our oat harvest, and I was just having a look over our farm. It has transformed and it's looking wonderful. It is July the 2nd, 7:37 in the morning, and if you have realised, we've got £152,000, 161. The reason behind that is I went and did a little bit of collectible hunting. So we got 2 collectibles. I sold, which was 100,000. I sold our soybeans that we had left in the bin because it was the perfect time to be selling them. I can't remember what price I sold them at, but we got £45,000 for 12,000 litres of grain, which I thought was just amazing. So let's crack on. I've already brought the combine down here, ready to start harvesting. Just got to unfold her and get her going really. So today is just going to be harvesting. We are setting up for getting ready for baling and picking the bales up, because I'm going to have a friend join to help us out because we have the grass to pick up with the forage harvester. And he's just going to do the carting there and back from the field for us and give us a hand carting some of these bales around. So, without any further ado, let's get this unfolded and ready to start harvesting. I have taken the combine experience mod off for now, purely because I didn't want the message to keep popping up that it was too wet to start harvesting. Right, we want to get that one growing up. There we go, that's a bit better. The animation of the straw coming out the back there, it looks amazing. So I'm going to be very interested into what we get in this big field, because it is quite sizable. I know it is a spring crop, so it wouldn't be as good if it was a winter oat crop, but unfortunately you can't sow in the winter oats, which is a bit weird. I thought you'd be able to sow, thought you'd have a chance either winter or spring, but some things you don't, so it's a bit of a shame, but not to worry. We're going to be able to get a winter crop in some of these fields anyway, or possibly all of them, unless we want some as soybeans or sunflowers again. But yeah, that's a bit further into the future and we'll have to have a think about it. Oh, also, I did actually sell the wool that we had. It was 4 pallets, so 4,000 litres, and we got £12,000. The prices weren't as good as what they were, but I just wanted to get rid of a few pallets around the yard. We've got loads of pallets lying around. We've got all the honey that still needs to be sold at some point, and we've also got loads of tomatoes and strawberries more than anything. We've got loads of them, but yeah, it's not a bad thing, definitely not a bad thing, because that means they're going to make us some money having all that. A little bit difficult to see around the edge of some of these trees. It's going to be I think we're definitely going to get a fair amount of bales out of this as well. Like I said in the previous episode, we're not going to keep all the bales, I don't think. We'll probably sell a few, but it'll be good to just keep them stored up and use them as and when we need to, really. I think we are going to buy some chickens as well, because I really want to get some chickens sorted for the farm. It's another animal we are missing. I definitely want to try out as many things as possible before we move on to a new map. Like I really want to get some grapes and olives as well at some point. We've been meaning to do it, but getting sidetracked by other things and investing in things like the new harvester and stuff like that. But the harvester's going to earn the money back before we even know it, I think. 52% as we going across the top end of the field. Not bad at all, I don't think. Not bad at all. Sheep are over there looking happy. I do actually want to get a bigger sheep pasture, really. I just feel like the one we've got it's not quite enough. It's not boosting out enough wool as much as I like anyway. Obviously we'd all like loads, but yeah, it's just not quite getting too much. So we'll probably look into the costs of a large sheep pen as well. But before that, I think we're going to be looking at some new land as well. Before any of that other stuff. Purely down to the fact so we can harvest more grain. Tell you what we'll do as well, we will empty this while we're here. Probably could have done that from where we was actually in the field. I forget how big the auger is on this machine. It's massive, look at it. It's reached all the way over there. Probably bigger than the Lexion. We could have got a bigger header for this. Save us having to jump out and jump back into the combine, I guess, won't it? There we go. Maybe a little bit of mess of the straw swath, but not to worry, that'll soon get picked up. Oh, let's get that time revved up a bit before I forget about that. We don't want to be forgetting about the time, do we? Nothing much is on sale at the shop at the minute either, so there's no news to update you with there. We have taken the hedges out between those two fields, ready for ploughing in. I just thought I'd take them out so it would make the harvesting of the canola a bit easier, to be honest, rather than fighting around those hedges. So we took those out and yeah, ready to get harvested and plough it into a bigger field. Just back up a minute just so the straw has time to sit on the current swath. And we'll go around once more. And then we can start the up and down passages. But yeah, I will crack on and give you a little time lapse of us getting the harvest done.
Gotta find my way to you, no matter what I do. Gotta find my way to you, your heart is drifting out of reach. Gotta find my way to you, no matter what I do. Gotta find my way to you, even though you're next to me. Gotta find my way to you, no matter what I do. Gotta find my way to you, your heart is drifting out of reach. Gotta find my way to you, no matter what I do. Gotta find my way to you, now that our love has capsized. To you, no matter what I do. Gotta find my way to you, your heart is drifting out of reach. Gotta find my way to you, no matter what I do. Gotta find my way to you, even though you're next to me. Gotta find my way to you, no matter what I do. Gotta find my way to you, your heart is drifting out of reach. Gotta find my way to you, no matter what I do. Gotta find my way to you, even though you're next to me. Gotta find my way to you, no matter what I do. Gotta find my way to you. Gotta find my way to you.
Alright, attempt 2. We can actually do this from the mirrors, because the mirrors are placed in the right place now, which is really nice. Just gotta wait for that connection point. There we go. She's on. Right, let's just take this back to the yard. We're not going to bother cleaning it yet, as we've still got a couple more fields to get harvested this season. I don't see the point in trying to clean it when it's only going to get dirtier. So I think we'll take this way down. They're both probably just as tight as each other. This way is probably a little bit easier. A little bit more bumpy, but a bit easier. What farm's not going to have a bumpy track though? That's what I say. Drag this round into the yard. They're looking nice. Silage one's getting a little bit low, but we have got a couple of bales lying around which we can chuck in there as well. So that is not an issue. Just leave that there for now. No point putting it under cover and parking it up nicely, because we are still going to be using it. So we'll just jump into the fen and get that dropped in the silo. Here we are in the fen. We've got 89%, so not bad. Not a bad load at all. So that's 2 and I'm going to say 3/4, but it's definitely more than that. Two and 7, 6, 8, 7 eighths. That's what I reckon. No, it's nearly 9/10, isn't it? Just reverse this round because I didn't think and put the combine in the way. But reversing this round here is no issue. Oh, seem to have disconnected then by accident. So, what are the scores on the doors after we've finished our harvest? We just have a look down here. 36,000 litres of oats and 31,000 litres of barley. So we'll just have a look. December time, best time to sell, so that's when we'll wait. Don't see the point in rushing to sell it when we can get a better price for it 100%. So yeah, that's my thought on that. We're just gonna wait now for next episode, for when my friend joins. We'll reveal him when he's, if you've watched my channel before, you'd have seen him before. Yeah, he's played quite a few games with us, so we're just going to jump into the mini manny and get the rest of the silage bales popped in there, because then they're done and then we know exactly how much silage and stuff we have left, because then we can get the forage harvester out next episode and get it brought in. Get that grass brought in. I did mow it previously. It was off screen actually, so I got that all mowed and ready for when we do want to harvest. Just get this bale spike. Shouldn't really use a bale spike, should we, for these, but considering we're using them now, it doesn't really matter, does it? Well, actually, I suppose we could get all 4 on there, couldn't we? We just got to dodge the minefield of attachments. That's the brilliant thing about this machine. It's just so small and it can maneuver around anything and everything. This will probably be used quite a lot, I would have thought, being small. Especially when we start getting onto the British maps with the little tight yards and stuff. It will be a brilliant addition to a farm. And this just proves you don't always need the biggest. I mean, 4 silage bales on it is definitely bouncing around a bit more than it normally does, but yeah, as you can see, it looks a little bit more front heavy. Let's unwrap these, get the plastic rid of, because we do not want that going in the cow's stomach, do we? There we go. They've dropped in there, lovely. Still quite a bit more room left in the silage side. I'm sure we'll get that filled one day. I'm sure of it. Just take these back up to the pallet forks because they're probably what we're going to need to be using next. We nearly got 100,000 litres of muck, would you believe? It's flying up. Right, we'll put these a little bit more out the way, out the back like that. Those pallet forks are alright there just for the tractor. They're not in the way too bad. And I think we will leave it right there. So if we just jump in the shop, I'll show you the sales. Oh, we've got a couple more things going on here. Now this could be a buy actually. I think it really could. What are we looking at? A muck spreader. That's what we're looking at. And it's a Roland. We get 18 metre cubed in it. And it's for £15,000. That is very, very cheap. So if we just have a look at the other muck spreaders quickly. We've got these. These are too small for us really. I think anyway. And they're too big really. I'd say that's perfect. So we are going to buy it. It's 15 months old, so it's not even that old really. What's the spreader system? That adds £6,000. Don't really know what that does. Go for the Michelin Mega X bib. I don't really know if inverted or but normal is any different. Do we need that shutter door? I don't think we need all that on there, do we? Right, let's delete that number plate because we don't want that. Holy. There we go. So we'll buy that. £15,479. I mean, you can't not get a bargain when it's sat there, can you? I'm all for the bargains. So, that's it guys. We are going to leave it there for now. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. And we'll see you again on the next one. Bye for now.